Okay, we are staining some slats for a customer over in Mississippi. We're using a Sherwin-Williams special walnut stain, and we're going to stain pine slats. He selected pine wood because he thought pine with the special walnut would match the interior trim of his home the best. So what we do is we dip our sponge brush into the stain, get a good amount on the tip, not too much. We stain our slots. That's a core slot. Every blind slat has those. Every DeVinco blind we build, and we do the edge and the end grain. We do that, and also come down the opposite edge. So now we've covered the entire outer perimeter and done our slots, and now we're going to do the flat area. So we're going to dip our cloth, getting a liberal amount of stain. We're going to put a lot of good stain on there. Not afraid to waste it because we want to get a good rich color tone, and it's totally transforming that wood to bring out the color and the grain, which is what we hope to achieve. Now, as we work our way down the slat, and we're putting a little pressure on there, rubbing the stain into the wood grain, but also keeping a wet film over the entire surface, because this stain will continue to dry into the open pores of this wood. So we're going to flip it over, do the same thing, coming back down. Again, we're making good time, because what's happening on the opposite side of this slat, that stain is already beginning to dry. In less than 1 minute, it will absorb into that wood. Some of that solvent will evaporate into the air, and if we take too long, that stain will become gummy and sticky, and it's very hard to wipe smooth once that occurs. Now, if you watch, I'm going to flip it over and re-wet this side very quickly. And I'm going to put my staining cloth down. I'm going to get my wiping cloth, and then we use what we call a holding cloth to hold on to the slat so we don't fingerprint the wood grain. And so we're going to wipe this excess stain off. Good long steady motions. Do both sides, both edges. I'm going to check that side again because I'm going to lay it on that cardboard. It'll pick the stain up. I want to switch ends, wipe that end that I was first holding. Check it again, be sure I'm not fingerprinting or smudging, and then I will hang my slat up on this cart, and it will dry until we move it to the next step of the process.